Hello, welcome back to Eggbox, and this is part 3 of our mech hanger. So, hold on. So, with Paragon, I have modified it in between videos. I got the Rocket Mortar 10, which I find pretty good for tournaments this season. But I will put it back to what I've showed in the videos with the Missile Rack 6, just so I can show you about it. Today will be the gameplay, and as you can see, I'm in Division 4 and I'm still using all of this. So, let's get to it. Okay, here we are. So, what I do is I usually start out with either Paragon or Arachnus. I'm doing Arachnus because I would like to start out by sniping. So as you can see, it's very good for long range if I can ever hit anything. And if anybody gets close by, there's a spider turret, so your long arms don't do that much damage when you're close up. So that's the point of putting it on Arachnus. And let's say there was Tengu somewhere, that's one of the, like this, when he does, or Shadow, when they do their thing where they go stealthy, that is the downside with this. Because then the spider cannon cannot see him, and neither can I. What happened there? Hold on, let me just try to go and die somewhere so I can show you some of our other mechs we have made. Okay, now we are going to try to show you Paragon. It's good at all ranges. So the Ares is pretty much the only counter to it because of its shield. It has such a long reload time, so the shield's very annoying. But otherwise, now we will be showing off Guardian. Guardian is good with pretty much anything. Long range, close range, medium range, but yeah. High damage, lower damage shots with this weapon, obviously, but it fires so much that it destroys anything. As you can see right there. I didn't even use a whole thing, a whole mag to do that. It's so with implants, you want to get you want to get one for the range of the disable, because it doesn't really work if you're that far. But I'm going to cut this out and I'm going to show you Tengu. Okay, so here is our Tengu mech. It is, as you can see, very fast, but see, we're coming up against something like Arachnus that has very high health, and it just shredded. As you can see there. It's not really a counter for anything that much. It's just even for everything. There's not really any super good ability for him that works really good against other mechs, but that's okay because it's just does so much damage. And it's also really good to get its achievements done for extra credits, blueprints, and egg coins. That is why I like to try to eliminate them with my Sky Strike ability. That is one of the easiest quests, I think. But I'm going to load into another match, and I will show you Ares. As you can see, this is so good that I even got on the leaderboard over there. Okay, we are loading into another match, and it's time to show off Ares with the Arc Torrent 6, I think. But always put up your shield right in the beginning in case of any sneaky snipers over there. That is one of the biggest things that gets you with other mechs, because that are slow, like Guardian, because they can easily snipe you right off the bat. So there is an enemy here. You need to get in 30 meters and just obliterate. You don't have to be very accurate because it locks onto them, but you can see I even destroyed him. The Zypher, which just disables. This is a big counter against Guardian mechs because of this is what I call a charge weapon, which doesn't have ammo, so you don't reload really. It only takes 2 seconds and then you can start shooting again. So that is why I think it's a big counter for these. See? It only has 2-second reload. It also does 1,000 damage a second if you hit people in the back. This is honestly, this is one of my favorite mechs that we've done in these videos, so yeah, the shield is good for anything. I don't really have anything more to say. Just keep going with the gameplay. Okay, now I will stop recording, and that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.